Joining me now is Newsweek Senior Editor-at-Large and Article 3 Project Senior Counsel Josh Hammer. Josh, good to see you as always. Let's start with reports in the New York Post that operatives at the very highest level of the Democrat Party actually threatened Joe Biden with forcibly removing him from office unless he stepped down. It says the well-orchestrated coup to stop Biden seeking re-election has been in place for weeks, but the stubborn president fought against it at every step of the way. Josh, my question would be, well, if you knew this guy was mentally incompetent for so long, why wait until the 11th hour then to give him the boot? That is showing complete contempt for America. What do you think?
Yeah, I think contempt for America would be, if anything, a polite or charitable way to put it. I mean, when you look at what the Democrat media complex here in America has done for the better part of this entire presidency, they have lied through their freaking teeth. You know, those of us like myself have been saying for years now that the president of the United States is clearly physically and mentally not with the program. Just this morning, I saw a very lengthy article in the Wall Street Journal reporting that apparently the last time that Joe Biden actually briefed Democrats on Capitol Hill was October 2021. Less than a month into his presidency. And the reason that it has been so long is that at that time, it was already obvious that the man could not complete a coherent sentence in the English language. So this cover-up has been going on for a very, very, very long time. But of course, the Democratic Party going up to the most elite levels, going up to the Clintons, the Obamas, the Pelosi's, the Bidens, all of them, of course, they hate democracy. They hate the American people. This is a party that is running to be a purported bastion of democracy. This is a party that during the actual presidential primary in their own party, they coerced all other would-be challengers to Joe Biden other than the nominal, non-realistic challengers of Marianne Williamson and Dean Phillips. They coerced them all out of the race in the name of, what else, our democracy. And now they're doing this 11th hour coup against the voters' ostensible wishes. What else, in the name of our democracy? The whole thing stinks to high heaven. It is loathsome. And, you know, yes, this obviously has been a coup. I mean, Nancy Pelosi is probably the #1 ringleader of this coup, but Barack Obama and Chuck Schumer very much have their hands bloody as well here. I think it's going to backfire on the Democrats. I really do. I think that it would have been better even for them to limp across the finish line with Joe from Scranton rather than to put up this DEI far left senator from California to try to win Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania. Good luck with that one.
Yeah, all the best to them because it's not looking good already. Now, a missing persons alert has been rescinded for Joe Biden. He's not dead, apparently. He's alive after calling into his former campaign's headquarters to vouch for his chosen successor, Kamala Harris, and a warning, this is a total cringe fest.
Joe, are you watching? You hear this clapping? Can you see it?
I'm watching. I'm watching.
I knew it.
Honestly, I can't deal. And before we know it, Kamala then tossed him into the bin and put him on hold.
So, Joe, I'm going to recognize some of the electeds who are here, and then I'm going to get back to you. Hold on a second.
Way too much, Joe, for one day. But Joe still gets his revenge. He's not going anywhere.
Keep me out of people's hair for the next 3 or 4 days. But I'm going to be on the road, and I'm not going anywhere.
Josh, old Joe is hanging on for dear life by the sounds of that slurred voice. I mean, how cringe can this party get, seriously?
Where is he? I mean, where is the president of the United States? I mean, what has happened to him? I mean, did he have a stroke? Did he have a brain aneurysm? I mean, is he on hospice care? Is he on life support? I mean, the American people deserve to know. I mean, what has happened here over the past 36 to 48 hours, I'm pretty sure, I'm a student of American history, this is pretty unprecedented in our history. To not only to not run for re-election, yes, there is some precedent for that. It has not been done since Lyndon Johnson read the room in 1968. He saw his unpopularity in the Vietnam War. He decided not to run. But in the modern era, in the digital era, the era of mass television, it has not been done, again, since 1968. So for him to do this via tweet, you know, I saw some wag on Twitter basically say that this is the equivalent of dating your boyfriend or girlfriend for like 5 or 6 years and then breaking up over text message. Sorry, honey. Sorry, it didn't work out. Good luck on the next one. No, be a man. Have a conversation. In this case, have a conversation with the American people. Get your butt there to the Oval Office. Get on NBC, CBS, ABC, primetime news and explain why it is that you apparently feel that you are not capable of running for re-election. yet you can somehow still hold the nuclear football. You can somehow still hold the codes to launch nuclear weapons against Xi Jinping and Vladimir Putin and the Ayatollahs in Tehran. None of this makes sense whatsoever. And meanwhile, America's enemies all throughout the world, the ones I just mentioned, are surely licking their chops because they know that there is not merely just an empty suit at the helm of the United States right now. There is no one. I am an American citizen. I do not know who is actually running the country. That should be troubling to anyone.